We start our meetings with ringing of the bell, and Ava Lynn has agreed to do that for us to start our meeting. Okay, Ava Lynn, will you please ring the bell? Thank you. All right.
Nice job.
Would you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
God bless America. Kathy, would you lead us, please?
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
Okay, thank you very much. My name is Sue Gallagher, and I'm president of the Kiwanis Club of Easton. Can you hear me? Okay.
Kathy told me.
All right, my name is Sue Gallagher. I'm president of the Kiwanis Club of Easton, and we're going to start with words of inspiration, and that is the fireman's prayer. When I am called to duty, God, whenever flames rage, give me the strength to save some life, whatever be its age. Help me embrace the little child before it is too late, or save some older person from the horror of that fate. Enable me to be alert and hear the weakest shout, and quickly and efficiently to put the fire out. I want to feel my calling to give the best in me, to guard my every neighbor and protect their property. And if according to your will I am to lose my life, please bless with your protecting hand my children and my wife. And then I would like to say, in light of the recent passing of firefighter Tyler Widener, that the Kiwanis Club of Easton would like to express our sincere sympathy to the Easton Fire Department and to his family. Thank you. Okay. Well, this is my first time doing this, and I'm very honored to be able to do this. I'm very honored to be able to do this. I thought I had a teacher's voice, but it doesn't go that far. It's wonderful to see everybody here. Welcome to the members of the Easton Fire Department, visiting friends and dignitaries, members of the Kiwanis Club of Easton, and our guest of honor, Anthony Castillo, and his family. Anthony, would you please introduce your family to us?
Yeah, no problem. To my left here is my fiance, Allison, and the little one, Isla Castillo. She's 1 year old, probably here holding the phone all day. I have my mother, Rosemary, and then this is my oldest daughter, Ava Lynn.
Okay. And Ava Lynn, you did a great job to open us up here. The Easton Fire Department has a long history of serving this community since 1797. Since then, you have carried on as a team of professionals dedicated to saving lives, protecting property, and improving the quality of life for all of our community, and much, much more. We know that. The Kiwanis Club of Easton was founded in 1918, so we're 107 years old, with the purpose of improving the world one child and one community at a time. And we know that this is something you also do for our children and for our community. We make it a better place for us. There's a brief history of how this came to be, this award, and it's at the back of your program. And so when you have a chance, you can look it over. And we're very happy to be carrying on the tradition of having Firefighter of the Year by recognizing our firefighter, Anthony Castillo, as our Firefighter of the Year. At this minute, I would like to have Scott Fisher come up. He is our immediate past president, and he will give an invocation.
Okay, well, good afternoon, everybody. Let's pause and bow our heads for a moment of reflection. Lord, we gather this afternoon in a spirit of gratitude, thankful for the gift of this day, for the fellowship we share, and for the opportunity to honor service in its highest form. We give thanks for the men and women of the City of Easton Fire Department whose steadfast courage and quiet sacrifice protect our community and preserve what we hold most dear. Today we especially celebrate our Firefighter of the Year award recipient Anthony, whose dedication, skill, and compassion exemplify the finest traditions of this noble profession. We also acknowledge the families who stand behind these public service, offering strength, patience, and love through moments of uncertainty and sacrifice. As we look at the work before us, may we be guided by wisdom in our decisions, clarity in our purpose, and patience in our interactions with one another. May we continue to build a community defined by respect, integrity, and service, one that reflects the very values we honor today. As we share this meal and this time together, may our hearts be filled with gratitude, our minds with understanding, and our spirits with a renewed commitment to the common good. Lord, for the blessings of this day, for those who serve, and for the opportunities that lie ahead, we give thanks. Amen for all of you, and may it be so.
Thank you, Scott.
Sure.
Now I'd like to introduce Walt Howell to come up. I don't think he needs much of an introduction because he is a very dedicated public servant. He's involved in many community organizations, retired police detective, also police officer of the year. He also heads our student leadership programs and the awards committee. And he's been a member of Kiwanis for 36 years. So go ahead, Walt.
All right, I'd like to welcome you all, since the program says an overview. Well, actually, the award for the Firefighter of the Year actually started back in 2015. I remember that I was over at Cheston Elementary School. They were doing some type of an activity, and some of the firefighters were there. At the time, Captain Hennings, who's now the chief, Jeff Sangulis, who I've known for many, many years, excuse me, and Jack Spadoni. And we got talking about the possibility of recognizing a Easton Firefighter of the Year, like our club has been doing since 1981 with the Easton Police Officer of the Year. So we got into discussions. I worked pretty closely with Chief Hennings, who was captain at the time, about whether this could take off. And as a result of that, we worked out the details of this type of a function. And in 2015, October 14th of 2015, we actually made and recognized the first Easton Firefighter of the Year, who is actually here with us. John, would you stand up? John Hartman was the first recipient in 2015, and it's kind of continued on from there up until COVID, and that kind of messed things up a little bit where we didn't do any in-person things. But in 2020, we honored the whole Easton Fire Department as a whole, because of the fact that during COVID, these gentlemen had to be out there doing calls, responding to calls of service and so forth like that. And so we decided to recognize all of them, and then we went back to each year starting to recognize another Firefighter of the Year. And this year, we have Firefighter Anthony Castillo as a recipient. So that's the kind of the brief history of it. And I will turn this over now to Chief Hennings, who will make a few comments. That's right. Thank you.
If we all could take a moment to remember Tyler Widener. Today is his birthday.
Oh.
Thank you, everyone. Good afternoon, and welcome to the 2024 Firefighter of the Year Award. I'd like to thank our sponsor, the Kiwanis Club of Easton, and our host, the Pomfret Club, for holding our award ceremony. This year's winner has been involved in 2 CPR saves where the patients actually walked out of the hospital, and also instrumental in a swift-water rescue, pulling 3 individuals from the fast-moving water of the Delaware River. Firefighter Castillo was hired in January of 2023 and has been an integral part of our department, and it's with great pride and pleasure that I announce Anthony Castillo as the Firefighter of the Year Award for 2024. Anthony, if we could have you join us up here.
There you go. Do this together.
Okay. So, in recognition and in appreciation for an outstanding year of public service in which firefighter Anthony Castillo exemplified the professionalism of the Easton Fire Department and the entire firefighting profession.
And we want to accept this from the Kiwanis Club of Easton for all of your service and all of the protection you give us every day.
Thank you.
Would you like to say a few words? Sure. There you go.
I don't know, before we let you say your remarks or whatever like that, I don't know
Yes,
if
there are.
anybody is here to present any other recognitions.
Yes.
All right, there we
Oh.
go. I thought so, but I wasn't sure, so. No, don't go away.
Anthony, come back here.
Come back up here.
Yeah, no.
You can introduce yourself and
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Jessica Berger. I serve as the Deputy Director of Administration for Northampton County. It's a true honor to be here today on behalf of County Executive Lamont McClure and the county to celebrate one of our community's everyday heroes, Easton's Firefighter of the Year, Anthony Castillo. This recognition is special not only because of what it represents, but because of how it came about. Anthony was selected by his fellow firefighters, the people who serve beside him, who see his dedication, professionalism, and courage day in and day out. There is no higher compliment than to be recognized by your peers. Firefighting is one of the most selfless professions there is. It requires bravery when others might step back, calm under pressure, and a deep sense of duty to protect lives and property, often at great personal risk. Those who choose this work don't do it for the recognition. They do it out of the genuine commitment to serve. Anthony exemplifies that commitment, whether responding to emergencies or contributing to the common sense of teamwork that defines the Easton Fire Department. He consistently goes above and beyond. His service reminds all of us that public safety is built on people who care deeply, work tirelessly, and put others first. On behalf of County Executive McClure and the entire County of Northampton, I am proud to present the Certificate of Achievement to Firefighter Anthony Castillo. Anthony, thank you for your service, your leadership, and the example you set for all of us. You make Easton and Northampton County a better place.
Thank you.
Councilwoman Crystal Rose.
Thank you. I'm also a Kiwanis member. It's great to be here today. Congratulations. Representative Bob Freeman wishes he could be here. He had a prior engagement, but he wanted me to send his congratulations, and he told me to keep it short and not hold up the lunch line. On behalf of Bob, I have a certificate of recognition for Anthony. Congratulations, and thanks for keeping us all safe.
Thank you.
We appreciate everything and your team does for the city and
Thank
the
you.
community.
Thank you.
Thanks.
hang on a second.
One more.
Changing the agenda. But just stay here. Wait, besides what you're being recognized for, our member Janet Owen also happens to be the Lieutenant Governor of our Kiwanis Division 1718, and she has a few things that she would like to present to, not you necessarily, but for the family.
Okay.
Good afternoon, everyone, and we cannot begin to say our thanks to you, but we know behind every person there is a team of people that are supporting you, and you are lucky enough to have 4 lovely ladies who are going to come up. Will you all come up? Mom, fiance, your girl, will you come up and stand? Hi, Daddy. Hi. Oh, look at that smile. Oh my God. She's ready. She's ready for it. We have a little something for her. Oh, thank you. I agree. We have Kiwanis books in there. We have something for your lovely daughter. That is a young lady now. Oh my gosh, you're beautiful. And I know you stand behind Dad too, right? Very helpful. And we know the lady that made it happen. Rosemary, you started it all, so what can we say? Thank you so much for standing beside him and raising him up the right way. And for the new lady in his life, who's got to be there right here for him. We wish you much luck, much success, much love. And we can't take anything. I love you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Also, Crystal Rhodes is a corporate member as well as a member of our Kiwanis Club, but she also has a presentation to make on behalf of Unity Bank.
This is the fun one. Unity Bank, we always like to give a little gift to our first responder honoree each year. So on behalf of the bank, we'd like to give you a $250 Visa gift card so you and your fiance can have a nice night out and enjoy yourself.
Thank you.
Now it's your turn.
All right, good evening, everyone. Just bear with me. I'm not much of a talker. My guys know that. I'm not much of a talker, but today I'd like to thank God first before I move forward. None of this would be possible without him, and I want to thank him for blessing me with the physical, mental, and spiritual fortitude that it takes to be a firefighter. It's very important to me. I'd also like to thank my fiance for her unwavering support at home. Thank my mom. Sorry, I get emotional talking about them. My daughter as well. Having people like that behind you, as this lady was talking about before, it's very important for us. We sacrifice a lot, spend a lot of time away from home, but just being able to come home and know that those people are there supporting you and what you do is very important. And I think all the guys on the department could second that sentiment. Next, I would like to thank the Easton Fire Department for taking me under their wing from top to bottom, from the chiefs down to the junior guy. And thank you guys for your service. I know it's a thankless job, and it's not something that is told to us often, but just know that one of your own guys appreciates you. And I'd like to give a special thanks to my guys on the 1st platoon. You guys took me under your wing right away and have guided me to be the firefighter I am right now. It's tough to put it into words because they're brothers. You sleep in the same bunk room as these guys, you eat together, you spend 24 hours together, so it wouldn't feel right just calling them coworkers. They're brothers, so thank you guys. Next, I would like to Next, I would like to thank the Kiwanis Club for honoring me today in front of my family and their continued recognition of Easton's bravest, you know, not just me, but past members as well. I'd like to talk a little bit about myself, something I don't do much, but growing up, I grew up in low-income public housing my whole life, and to an immigrant mother. Sorry. The path to success didn't look very clear. But I took every failure that I had in life, and then I learned lessons from it, and I walked away a better man. When I was in high school at 16, I was deemed a juvenile delinquent. Had problems with the law and had issues fighting out on the streets, you know, getting involved in stuff I shouldn't have been. And a lot of naysayers at the time, they took the opportunity to tell me I would see nothing but a cell, that was my future. Well, I went on to disregard all that, and I received multiple academic and athletic scholarships to attend college. But my failures didn't stop there. At 18, I had my daughter, Ava Lynn. Very tough to become a father at that age. And once again, the naysayers were there. And because of those pressures, I actually ended up, you know, academically dropping out of school and being dismissed from the football team. So there was again the failures, and the naysayers were back. You know, saying that I was just somebody that wasted his opportunities, you know, another kid from the ghetto that messed up his opportunities. But once again, I decided to disregard that, and at 20, I was able to become academically ineligible and receive an athletic scholarship again. And at 23, I was able to walk across that stage and make my family proud. So my story is one of resilience, and after I walked across that stage, I embarked on a journey of just wanting to help people. Didn't know the manner on how I was going to help people, but I felt in my heart that's something that I wanted to do and I needed to do. I bounced around from a couple jobs here and there. You know, I didn't feel great fulfillment from them, and then finally, 3 years ago, I started my journey as a firefighter, and it was the best decision of my life. From the first day of the academy, I knew that I made the right decision and that this profession was for me. I became a sponge for information. Any type of firefighting information, fire service information, I became a sponge. I wanted to learn as much as possible, and I listened to and watched instructors, senior firemen, officers. I watched all of them closely, and I mimicked what they did. I took their advice, and I made it a part of my daily preparations. And the only time I spoke was to ask questions. That was it. That's a big thing. I took pride in the small things and made being prepared for every task, no matter how small or large it was. I made that a main priority of mine. And that's a result of what you see today, me being awarded with this in such short time of service. And being chosen by my peers. It means a lot to me, and it's a very, very humbling recognition. And I appreciate my fellow firefighters for voting for me. Just know that I take pride in knowing my brothers could look at me in any situation and feel comfortable. Just know that I also take pride in helping people on possibly their worst day. And just know that I take pride in serving this community. And I stand up here a humble man, son of an immigrant, and I'm proud to represent the neighborhood that I came from. Thank you and God bless.
So we're towards the end of the presentation. Well, actually, we're at the end of the presentation right now.